Jesus.
Sit down. Y'all making me nervous. Sit down. Turn with me. Jonathan, watch it. Turn with me, get your Bibles and turn with me to Job 40, the 42nd chapter. And the 10th verse. When you have it, say, I have the word.
I have the word.
If you don't, say, wait a little bit.
Wait a little bit.
Job, the 42nd chapter, verse 10.
That's a good book, a good chapter.
Oh, thank you.
Great daughter.
And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends.
Right.
Also the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before.
Twice.
Then came there unto him all his brethren and all his sisters, and all that they had been acquaintances before, and did eat bread with him in his house. And then bemoaned him and comforted him all over the evil that the Lord had brought upon him. Every man also gave him a piece of money, and every one an earring of gold. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning. For he had 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, and 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 of she-asses. He had also 7 sons and 3 daughters. And he called the name of the first Jemima, and the name of the second Keza, and the name of the third Karen Habuch. And in all the land were no woman found so fair as the daughters of Job. And their father gave him inheritance among their brethren. After this life, Job lived 140 years, and saw his sons and his daughters, even 4 generations. So Job died being old and full of days. And the word of the Lord is blessed.
Amen.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, Lord God, we just want to thank you for allowing us to come into your holy temple once again, oh God. Lord God, step me aside, oh God, that you be glorified, oh God. Lord God, put you in front, oh God, and me behind. Lord, have your way in this service, oh God, Jesus. And we give you the praise, the glory, and the honor. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. People of the Most High God, in everyday lives, we all face struggles. We face struggles going to work, going to school, Even us females, we face struggles dealing with our makeup. We might face struggles dealing with our hair. Each of us have different struggles. Men, I know they go through struggles dealing with finding haircuts, finding the right barber so they won't mess up their hairline, finding the right shoes to wear to church, finding a nice outfit to wear. We all go through different struggles. Some of us go through struggles in our job, dealing with our boss, dealing with our co-workers. And some of us even face struggles at home. We might have some hard-headed kids. We might have to deal with parent troubles. We might have to go home to a bunch of bills. We might have to go home to no food in the house. But all of us go through struggles. We know that being in this thing called life, we're going to face trials and tribulations. And we're going to face problems and struggles. Now, Job was a man who went through one of the biggest struggles that we can relate to in the Bible. Just for being right. Job was an upright man who did no wrong. Job had everything and he loved God. But just like all of us, Job's love for God had to be tested. We sometimes find ourselves in a situation where everything is going perfect. Everything seems to just be going the way that we want it to go. It seems like we are living the life. And just like that, everything seems to just go wrong. Now we see in the story of Job, God and Satan had a conversation about Job. And God asked Satan, have you considered my servant Job?
Have you?
For there is no man like him. He's an upright man who fears the Lord and turns away evil. My question to you on tonight is, what can God say about you?
Woo! Off that greasy lawn.
Job was put to the ultimate test. He went from a man living the life of luxury to not want. He was a man not living the life of luxury, not wanting for nothing, to a man who lost everything. Job lost all his cattle, his sheep, his oxen, and even his children.
Yes.
Would you be able to lose everything to prove your faith?
Jesus.
But all Job did when he lost everything was worship the name of the Lord.
Yes.
Come on.
Job 1:20, it shows how after he had got the news of him losing everything, and the last news that he got was that he lost all his children. They say that he shaved his head bald and he went and he worshiped the name of the Lord.
Come on, teach.
Many of times when we go through our problems, the first thing we do is go to God and we say, God, how could you let this happen? We get upset and we catch attitudes and we ask God 101 questions. But we see a man who did no wrong. But yet he still went through a problem. Yet he still went through a struggle. We sit here and we cause our own problems, but yet we blame everybody else but our own selves. As Job worshiped God, Satan and his no good self came to God and asked God, if you take away his health, he will surely curse you to your face. What would you do if your health was gone?
Jesus.
And God said, very well, but don't kill him. Somebody look at your neighbor and say, I will not die.
I will not die.
So Job now has lost his good health. And the Bible says he was stricken with painful sores from head to toe. But Job still didn't turn his back on God.
No, he didn't.
Even his wife turned on him and told him to curse God and die. His friends came and said to him, you must have sinned. And this must be your punishment.
Well,
sometimes in life, we will never know who is for us until we lose everything.
come on here.
Job was a person who had the big house. He had, I'm pretty sure if we bring it to modern day, he had a big mansion. He had 1,000 cars. He had all the money. And he had everybody at his house to come eat with him, to come eat at his table, to come fellowship with him.
Come on, daughter.
And now everybody turned away from him.
Jesus.
You can come and there's different times when you're facing in life where it seems like everybody wants to be your friend. Everybody wants to be around you. But yet when everybody is around you, that's when you're in trouble.
Amen. Amen.
Watch your friends.
He was a man who had everything. He had all his friends. Everybody looked up to him. Everybody worshipped him. Everybody wanted to be around him. But yet, when he lost everything, they turned on him.
Watch them jump.
Sometimes we might think that somebody is our friend because they like who we are. They like the person that we are. They like being around us. They like our company. But the only thing that they like is what they can get from you.
Come on here.
Go ahead and walk.
This shows a perfect example of just how grimy somebody can be.
Come on.
Preaching our wrist.
This shows a good example on just how you're supposed to be able to watch your friends.
Watch them.
Yes.
Better watch them.
Watch them.
Even watch your spouse.
Woo!
Yes, you better watch them.
Check, please.
This man, he been with this woman. He was married to this woman. He slept with this woman. This was his wife. This was his rib. And yet even she turned on him.
Yes.
She even said, why don't you just curse God and just die?
Jesus.
Not how about you ask him what is going on. I'm not understanding this. We need to find out a way to fix this. But she said, just curse him and die.
Yes.
When in other words saying, what are you living for? You lost your house, you lost your cars, you lost your job, you lost everything, you lost your children. We have no children no more. What can we live for now? God clearly has cursed you. God clearly has turned his back on you.
Walk heavy in here.
But one thing that I love about God is just when you reach the point to where you think it's the end, God steps in and changes everything around.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Preach. Amen.
Yes, sir.
Job didn't curse God. He didn't try to get even with his friends. He didn't try to tell off his wife. He didn't go and be petty. And just because his friends turned on him, he didn't go and turn on them. But yet he prayed for them.
Pray.
When they came and they sat with him, and they told him and they discouraged him even the more, saying, you must have sinned, you must have did something wrong, and now this is your punishment. He did not go after them. He did not be petty with them as us young people now like to do. Oh, pettiness is life. It is not life.
Amen. That's right. Hello.
Yes.
But after they talked about him and after they ridiculed him, after they discouraged him, all he did was when they came to him to ask for prayer and to give him a burnt offering, all he did was pray for them.
Yes, he did.
Yes, sir.
And when Job prayed for his friends, in spite of the situation, God heard and accepted his prayer.
Yes, he did.
And restored Job's fortune and gave him double of what he had.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
Just for praying somebody, you'll get a blessing.
That's right.
Just for praying for your enemies, you'll get a blessing.
All right.
Just for praying for the people that talked about you, you'll get a blessing.
Yes.
Just for praying for the people who went behind your back and stabbed you in your back and sometimes even stabbed you right in your face and laughed at you, you'll still get a blessing.
Uh-huh.
Amen. Amen.
He prayed for them and God heard his prayer.
Yes.
He did.
And the only reason why he heard his prayer, the only reason why he saved his friends was because Job prayed.
Yes.
Amen.
Sometimes other people's blessing is in your prayer.
Uh-huh.
I like that.
Sometimes other people's life is in your prayer.
Yes, it is.
Their life is saved because you prayed for them.
Uh-huh.
In spite of his situation, in spite of the fact that he has lost everything, in spite of the fact that now he has nothing, he has no children, he has no wife, he has no cattle, he has no oxen, he has nothing, and yet he still prayed for his enemies, yet he still worshiped the name of the Lord, yet he still bowed down before God and said,